My name is Lily. I was 20 years old when I crossed paths with Ethan. He was an ordinary man, gentle, kind, and down to earth. We shared a deep love for each other. Every day, we would meet and discuss our hopes, dreams, and future together. But one day, a heated argument erupted between us, a major misunderstanding. After that, we stopped seeing each other. I waited for him, hoping he would come back, but he never did. A few weeks later, I discovered I was pregnant. I was filled with fear and confusion. I wrote to Ethan to share the news, but he didn't reply. He completely shut me out. Time went by, and I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. However, she was born with a severe illness. The treatment was incredibly expensive. I didn't have a job, and I struggled to pay for her medications. I cried myself to sleep every night. My parents did their best to help, but it wasn't sufficient. I reached out to Ethan again, pleading for his support. I wasn't angry. I just wanted him to take responsibility for his daughter. At first, he refused, but after a long time, he finally agreed to provide $100 a month as child support. Sadly, this amount was nowhere near enough to cover my daughter's medical bills. Years passed. One day, I stumbled upon Ethan's photo on the internet. He had become a wealthy millionaire. People admired and celebrated him. He was now married and had a son and a daughter with his wife. Ethan's wife lived a life of opulence. He gifted her a car worth $350,000 and a house valued at $750,000. He proudly displayed his wealth online, sharing images of his seemingly perfect life. I couldn't comprehend. Why wouldn't he help his own sick daughter? Why was she suffering while he lived in luxury? I decided to send him another message, but this time he blocked me. I felt utterly helpless and defeated. I couldn't remain silent any longer. I shared my story publicly, revealing that Ethan was the father of my daughter. I explained that he only paid $100 a month in child support, while our daughter was critically ill and needed far more assistance. The news spread like wildfire. People were stunned. They couldn't believe that the kind and generous Ethan they admired could behave so selfishly. His reputation crumbled. People began to criticize him. How can a millionaire neglect his own daughter? Why does he spend lavishly on gifts but refuse to help his own child? But I also faced backlash. Some people questioned, why are you speaking up now? Is it because Ethan is wealthy? Are you trying to destroy his family? These words cut deep. I spent countless nights crying, feeling lost and shattered. I never intended to destroy anyone's life. I only wanted help for Sophia. But in the end, nothing changed. I stopped fighting and focused entirely on my daughter. 2 years went by, and I decided to take charge of my own life. I met a new partner who loved me and embraced my daughter as his own. We got married and created a loving family together. One day, something unexpected happened. Ethan reached out to me. He wanted to see his daughter. I was stunned but agreed. My husband, Noah, stood by my decision. We met at a park where Ethan was waiting with toys and gifts for my daughter. He held her tightly and wept. Then he turned to me and said, "I'm so sorry. I was wrong. I want to make things right." He handed me the keys to a car and a house. "These are for my daughter. Please accept them. I want to take care of her now," he said. Ethan also gave me a significant amount of money and promised to cover all her medical expenses. He added, "I will change her last name to mine. She is my daughter, and I will be there for her forever." I was in disbelief. Ethan had truly transformed. Now, he visits his daughter regularly. He keeps his word and supports her in every way possible. My daughter is happy, and her health is steadily improving. Life has finally found its balance. I thank God every day for giving us the strength to endure. People can change. Time heals wounds, and love can blossom again. Today, we are all content. My daughter's smile is everything to me. Years passed, and my daughter grew stronger and healthier. Ethan also underwent a remarkable change. One day, he confessed, I missed so many years of her life. I regret it every day. But now, I will do everything to make it right. I could see the sincerity in his words. He worked hard to show his love, not just through money, but with time and genuine care. One day, Ethan's wife came to visit. She told me, "Thank you for giving Ethan another chance. He talks about your daughter all the time. She has changed him for the better." I smiled and replied, "We all make mistakes. What matters is that we try to fix them." We became friends, and she treated my daughter with love and kindness. Life wasn't perfect, but it was filled with love, forgiveness, and hope. Looking back, I realized that everything happens for a reason. Pain can transform into strength, and mistakes can lead to better choices.